I'm not going back to prison. I've been in prison over 37 years of my life.
37 years?
Yeah, I was in state prison for 7 years too. But I was in federal prison for 31 years. You ever seen the movie The Town?
I have not.
Well, that movie's about me. Watch the movie. Ben Affleck plays me in the movie.
Tell me about it.
That's a true story.
Tell me what the movie's about.
It's about guys out of Charlestown, Boston, who rob banks in armored trucks. Tickets. I don't know how I got them. They just showed up in the mailbox.
Imagine that. Somebody put 3 tickets in his mailbox and expect to carry.
After he ran the red lights. Yeah, I get that.
What are you talking?
I work for a produce company.
Get close to the mic, please.
I work for a produce company, and sometimes I'm late getting to work or trying to get to work, so sometimes, maybe that has to do with it.
What do? You deliver produce?
Yeah, but I ain't getting no hours right now with this corona. I only get 20 hours. I only get 20 hours a week. All the drivers get like 20 hours.
What do you do with the markets?
I was in prison 30 years. This guy gave me a job when I got out. I was in federal prison for 30 years. He gave me a job 2 years ago. I've been out 2 years.
You've been out of prison for 2 years?
I was in federal prison for 30 years for bank robbery. This guy gave me a job. So I'm trying to do the right thing, work, you know what I mean? But it's hard with this corona. You can get no hours, you can't. Barely paying the rent right now.
Have you made up your mind that you're not going back?
No, I'm not going back to prison. I've been in prison over 37 years of my life.
37 years?
Yeah, I was in state prison for 7 years too. But I was in federal prison for 31 years. You ever seen the movie The Town?
I have not.
Well, that movie's about me. Watch the movie. Ben Affleck plays me in the movie.
Tell me about it.
That's a true story.
Tell me what the movie's about.
It's about guys out of Charlestown, Boston, who rob banks in armored trucks.
But you learned your lesson, huh?
Well, I used to have a lot of money. Now I'm broke. I got to work for a living. You don't make much money.
Well, you made a lot of money because you were robbing banks.
I used to have a lot of money. A real lot. When I got busted, I had $500,000 in my refrigerator.
In your refrigerator?
Yeah.
$500,000.
I had $500,000 in my refrigerator. I used to keep it in milk containers. That's the truth. I swear to God.
What happened to that money?
They took all that money, man.
Who, the feds?
Yeah.
Well, it didn't belong to you. It's the money you stole for the bank.
It doesn't matter. It was all free money, you know what I mean?
What's the biggest score you made robbing a bank?
400,000 or 500,000.
Really? Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, now I know why you were in jail for 30 years.
I went to prison for robbing a bank in Cranston. It had the largest police chase in Rhode Island history.
Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do with you. I'm going to charge you $150. But what I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to repeat that I get donations from all over the country.
You get what?
I get donations from all over the country. People making contributions for me to use if I think someone deserves a break. I'm proud of you because you've turned your life around, right? And I think you're going to continue to do it. So I'm going to charge you $150, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a $150 check from Chuck Shaheen, who's the former mayor of Warner Robins in Georgia. And he actually appointed judges who he wanted to be fair and firm. So he wants me to use his $150 to help someone who I think needs a break.
That's pretty good.
You need a break.
Tell him I appreciate it. Good looking out.
Good luck to you.